Okay, for number 14, questions like this, I should say, are becoming kind of more and more frequent on the Regents recently. Basically, it's a exponential function, we know is the kind of general topic here, but it's applying an exponent rule that most people kind of gloss over, maybe don't truly understand, which is maybe why they're asking it so much. We're basically given an exponential function, and they want to know which one of these that looks different is really the same thing. Which one of these four that obviously is looking very different, but equivalent. Basically the same thing. If we were to graph them, it would produce the same exact graph. So right away, I'm going to eliminate choice 1 and choice 2. And you might say, how can we do that without even really doing much math, any calculator use or anything like that? It all has to do with this base value. This graph would be a growth function. Basically, it would be an increasing function. It would be a J-shaped graph. So why did I cross off 1 and 2? If we look at the base there, both of those bases are less than 1, meaning these would be decaying or decreasing functions. Obviously, ignoring all the numbers aside, if they're two totally different types of exponential functions, obviously they're not equivalent. So it's either choice 3 or 4 here. And we can do one of two things. We could test these, so type in the original one that we're given. Type in either of these two and see which match, which produce the same graph, or going to the table, which of them have the same values in the table. Or actually understanding the algebra here. Like I mentioned earlier, it's basically an exponent rule question. If we treat that 24t kind of separately, if we think of it as like 24 times t, or if we actually evaluate what 1.09 to the 24th power is, we get, rounding a few decimals here, 1.986. So again, I'm evaluating that 24. The t is still left behind, and obviously the 10 is out front. I get 1.986, which we see in choice 3. So that's why 3 is our answer here. Again, you're separating that 24t to 24 times t. You're kind of breaking it apart in a weird way and evaluating what 1.029 to the 24th power is. You use your calculator there. It's 1.986. And that's your exponent rule for number 14.